Okay, so we're going to do a little demonstration here on how to make a simple keyframe editing within the GoPro app using GoPro MAX footage. So right now I have my GoPro MAX paired. I'm going to go ahead and go to View Media, which I did do a single recording of just me skateboarding around the parking lot. You can see right here. It's still currently in the camera. I already went ahead and saved the content in my media gallery, and I can do that by tapping on the downloading media portion. And so I just finished that. I'm gonna go back into my media gallery, and there it is right here, the whole 58 second video. And now it is in my phone, and it now introduces you to three components along the bottom center. The one that we're going to be focusing on is the one in the very middle. That's our keyframe. Right now I'm only going to try to work with a shorter amount of video rather than the whole 58 seconds. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and trim this clip. So by trimming this clip, I'm just going to maybe make a basic 15-second video, like so. I'm going to go ahead and tap on save on the upper right hand corner to save the content and save it as a new clip. I've already done that so far, so I'm going to go ahead and close this and go back into my 15-second clip that we're actually going to go ahead and start editing this within the keyframe. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the middle to open it up. I'm going to go ahead and first tap on the bottom center to start a keyframe. So right now I'm going to go ahead and tap on the middle, and you can now see we're in this kind of keyframe editor. So right now there's a variety of different tools on the bottom, but I'm only going to try to focus on the one that just for a basic keyframe video. So the first thing is I'm going to go to this third one here that kind of looks like a lot of different aspect ratios. So if I tap on that, you can choose amongst all these different aspect ratios. For now, I'm going to go ahead and stick with 9:16 since I most likely kind of want to have this being viewed on like a mobile device when people are watching it. For example, like a Instagram story, since most people are going to be holding it upright. So I'm going to leave it to 9:16. I'm going to go ahead and press close. And right now, we're in this keyframe editor. I'm going to go ahead and focus on me first. And I'm going to I want to create this video by stating that I want to make the first keyframe by having me in the very center, which I just did right now. I just tapped on the keyframe to place a marker right there telling the video that I want to have it focus on me first. And then, as I'm scrolling or scrubbing the timeline here, I'm going to still try to have it focus on me as I ride. I'm going to make another keyframe by tapping on the keyframe icon there. And now I'm going to go ahead and revert it back a little bit and just play it. And you can see it's still sticking with me all throughout my ride. But now let's get a little bit more creative. I'm going to go ahead and pause that, and I'm going to use my fingers here, and I'm going to go ahead and pinch and maybe maneuver it to become a little planet view, like so. And so right now I want to go ahead and make that as the next keyframe. So as I set this parameter, I'm going to go ahead and tap on the keyframe icon down below, making that as the new keyframe. And now if I scrub this one back again and play it back, it's right now still focused on me, and then it goes into a little planet view, which is great. To make that a little smoother, you'll notice that as I'm scrubbing through in between the keyframes, you'll notice a little new icon there above the time marker. It looks like a little diagonal line. I'm going to go ahead and tap on that, and that kind of talks about the transition settings, how one transition or how one keyframe can transition to another keyframe. How smooth do you want it, or how abrupt do you want it? Right now it's default on linear mode. I'm going to go ahead and tap on ease both, making it having a smooth transition from one keyframe to another. I'm also going to do that same thing to the other transition between the two keyframes here. I'm going to go ahead and tap on the top again. I'm going to also tap on ease both. so I'm going to go ahead and rewind it, press play, and you can see it's a lot more smoother between the next keyframe to the other. Great. And so I'm going to pause on that, and maybe for this last one, I'm going to have it transform into my perspective, as if I was wearing a GoPro camera. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten this out, like so. And maybe I'll pinch it a little bit so it shows a little bit of my skateboard. Maybe actually, perhaps, I'm going to rewind this a little bit because I wanted to have it much more closer to the previous keyframe. So, like so. And now I'm going to go ahead and make a little bit more of an edit here. Make another keyframe there. And once again, I'll go ahead and tap on the transition settings, set it for ease both. I'm going to go ahead and close it. And now, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the very beginning, press play. It sticks to me. Now it goes into the little planet, and then it'll switch over to the hero mode. Once you're satisfied with your clip, I can press done, and then render video. Or if I still want to continue my editing, I can also save the draft within the GoPro app. For now, I'll go ahead and press render video, and it will actually export the video. I've already rendered the video before, so now I go back to my media gallery. You'll see now my final 15-second video as just a single two-dimensional video, but reframed. So I'll go ahead and press play right here. You can see it still sticks to me. Now into the little planet, and then back into perspective of the hero mode. And so that's how you can make a basic keyframe editor within the GoPro app. Thank you.